You don't like it?
Yeah. This is right, this is right, this is right. This is right.
1 chalky milk and 2 chalky milks.
Chocolate milk! And why you just like it?
I think it's good. It's not overly sweet.
Bread does taste good on you dip bread in soup.
Yes.
Bread, like yummy bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like soft bread or the other bread. Bread is yum. Dip it, dip. Yummy. Let's bet they have it walk in. Dip it.
dollar horse?
Down here.
That's half.
I did as much as
Did it?
I can eat the rest of it.
Can I have this though?
This one.
I'm gonna do the house first.
Okay. Doing a great job, Keen. The whole big bowl right next to you.
Look at my cookies.
What's your favorite part about making cookies? Cutting them out or decorating them?
Decorating this one. That one's hard. These ones not.